So what we're doing is comparing our XC137 to our XCR129. Both great chassis with the Access chassis. The 137's a little longer. I always like that to bridge the bumps a little bit better, but the XCR holds a little bit better when you start really pushing it, the big bumps, stutter bumps. You know, it's a cross-country sled.
So the thing that intrigues me the most about the XCR, you're able to buy the exact same sled as the cross-country racers. Wide open trails to the long, rough ditches, this sled will handle it all.
You know, what you'll notice from the XCR package over the XC package is in the bumps, the shocks are a lot more forgiving in the big bumps. If you're the guy who wants to go ditch banging and when you see big bumps, you just smile and pin it, you want an XCR.
For me as a rider, I enjoy hitting the ditches, hitting some nasty hard ledge bumps. I lean way more towards the XCR.
One of the things I'm most proud of for our team in particular is the way that we try to listen to the customers. So what we are building is not something that just makes sense to us in Roseville, Minnesota. It's what makes sense really to all of our customers all across the globe. And so we spend a lot of time riding with customers and talking to dealers and really trying to listen. We are not always the primary customer for every sled or snow bike that we build, but we know how to find those customers and listen to what really matters to them. And I'm so excited and proud of the way that the team has delivered the things that matter the most.
So what's new for this year is the XCR is in the XC chassis, which the XCR, people will say, what is XCR? Extreme cross-country racer. So the XCR has different shocks, which is the Velocity Series walkers.
This 2020 XCR is the same exact snowmobile that all the Polaris cross-country racers are racing. They don't hold anything back, they're giving everything to the consumer.
A lot of guys will look at it as, why do I want the XCR? Hit the biggest bumps, the nastiest ditch sections, or just wide open through the trees, that XCR is for you.
The biggest change that the 2020 XCR has is the Walker Evans Velocity shocks. They went away from their needle shocks to the Velocity shocks. Now the Velocity shocks have a lot more adjustability and you can just fine-tune those into your riding style.
The gains you get with the XCR shocks are, I'd say, quite a bit with the Velocity Series Walker Evans. But I mean, the Walker needles, I mean, for your average day rider, that you're not pounding the biggest, nastiest stuff, but you're still having some bumps and having a good time on the trail, I mean, you'd be fine with the XC.
Personally, as me as a rider, I like the 137 for just an all-around sled. I don't feel it's too long for cornering. It bites better, bridges the bumps better. It just feels a lot more controllable for me at the 137. Both the front ends feel good. The Polaris has really got these Access front ends dialed in. They lay flat, they carve hard. Their skis that they're using on them bite nice in the corners. The ergonomics is fantastic on the sleds. They're just a great sled to ride. Either sled works real well. You know, you can't go wrong buying either one of the sleds, but if you're wanting to go out and really push and pound the bumps, I would lean towards the XCR.